Chapter 60 of the Cloud of Unknowing, by Anonymous, translated by Evelyn UNDERHILL. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Here beginneth the 60th chapter. That the high and the next way to heaven is run by desires, and not by paces of feet. But now peradventure thou sayest, that how should it then be? For thee thinkest that thou hast very evidence that heaven is upwards. For Christ ascended the air bodily upwards, and sent the Holy Ghost, as he promised, coming from above bodily, seen of all his disciples, and this is our belief. And therefore thee thinkest, since thou hast thus very evidence, why shalt thou not direct thy mind upward bodily in the time of thy prayer? And to this will I answer thee so feebly as I can, and say, since it so was that Christ should ascend bodily, and thereafter send the Holy Ghost bodily, then it was more seemly that it was upwards, and from above, than either downwards and from beneath, behind or before, on one side or on other. But else than for this seemliness, him needed never the more to have went upwards than downwards. I mean for nearness of the way. For heaven ghostly is as nigh down as up, and up as down, behind as before, before as behind, on one side as other. Insomuch that whoso had a true desire for to be at heaven, then that same time he were in heaven ghostly. For the high and the next way thither is run by desires, and not by paces of feet. And therefore saith St. Paul of himself and many other thus, although our bodies be presently here in earth, nevertheless yet our living is in heaven. He meant their love and their desire, the which is ghostly their life. And surely as verily is a soul there where it loveth, as in the body that doeth by it, and to the which it giveth life. And therefore, if we will go to heaven ghostly, it needeth not to strain our spirit, neither up nor down, nor on one side, nor on other. End of the 60th chapter.